Hey Capricorn, hey, welcome back. It's Gigi with Soul Intuitive, and this is your weekly tarot scope from May 29th through June 3rd. If you hear any music in the background, it is in fact a solfeggio frequency. So if I'm saying that right, solfeggio frequency that I'm listening to for healing. So let's find out what's going on with Capricorn. All right. Any other messages for Capricorn? Okay. I keep hearing determining what matters in your life. Determining what matters in your life. Any additional messages for Capricorn? I'm taking that one. These were loose. All right, Cap, let's see what we got going on. You start off the week being steadfast in something. Like you're standing on a decision that you made, a move that you made, something of that sort. But standing on that move or that decision has you in a position now. Sorry, not a predicament. Has you in a position now where you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor or to see the results of everything, all the work that you put into that choice and or that decision, right? I'm going to tell you to keep trudging forward because that's how I feel. I feel like you, in some part of this, you are dragging your foot through mud. Like it's taking you a while to get there. It's taking you a while. Continue on that path though. Even though it's taking you a while, it's leading to beneficial things. It's giving you a different perspective and even a different perception as to how you perceive work and what you want to do for work. So I think that's it's good to have and it's good to know, right? I feel like we work in the States anyway. In the States, I can only address that. We work and work and work and work and work, and we have this whatever the fuck that statement is: work hard, play hard. Now, I feel like sometimes you don't need. Well, not even sometimes. The money that you make from certain roles and positions, do you really need to put in all that effort in order to do that? Like half the time you really don't. It doesn't really take a ton of effort in order to make a certain amount of money. I think for most of us Americans, we have to shift our perception into what is really important, what really matters, and then how do we financially support what really matters to us, right? And 9 times out of 10, it's not always working for a company or a corporation. Shout out to those entrepreneurs out there who have built businesses where people can walk off their 9 to 5 and really get in alignment with their core purpose or who they are as an individual. It's important sometimes to see if you can even suss that out. So before I jump onto a whole different tangent, Capricorn, let's get back to your reading. You waiting to see the fruits of your labor, once they come in, it puts you into the full position or starting over in a new journey or on a new path. Not a new journey, but a different path. You're going to start going down, right? And I don't think you should be nervous about doing that. You know, we get nervous when things come into our lives and we don't know which way is up, right? We don't know which way to go, what we're going to do, how we're going to go about doing it. But when you roll into that full energy, once this ship comes in, my dear, be courageous and be strong and keep moving because you're moving in the correct direction. What follows that is the strength card, right? Obviously, just based on what I just said, you'll need to have strength and courage to proceed forward in a direction where you don't know how it's going to land you. You don't know what you're going to do, right? Or not what you're going to do, but you don't know. It's the territory of the unknown. That's the new path, right? That's the new path, and that's the scary moment. But I'm telling you to walk through it. Walk through that anyway. What follows that is the 8 of Pentacles. Once that new journey unfolds or that new path unfolds, try your best not to burn yourself out at both ends, but also do your due diligence. Pay attention to the seasonality of whatever this business venture is or this opportunity is, or whether or not it's cyclical in any sense. Because that way, in doing so, you're prepared for the times in which it's at a low cycle and you're prepared for the times in which it's at a high cycle. But moving forward in a new journey is always a good thing. It's scary, but it's always a good thing. Then you are landing this week or coming out of this week. That finalizing energy this week is the Tower card. That is immense and consistent, not consistent, immense and abrupt upheaval. Change. Change at its foundation, like ripping the carpet from underneath you, right? Let's get a little more insight on that Tower card. Give us some insight on this Tower card, Spirit. What does this mean for Capricorn? Insight on this Tower card. Yeah, you got the Judgment card. That Tower card will come in for you and force a release of some sort. Force a release. Whatever that Tower card is. Yeah. It'll force a release. But realize you're the magician. When that Tower card comes in, you will need to realize that you have everything internally for you to get yourself out of whatever this disrupted. Whatever that is. You have what you need. And then the Queen of Swords is there as well. She is very clear of mind. She's very clear of heart. I have my finger covered because there's her heart right there. She keeps it, not necessarily caged, but she keeps it secure to be able to make correct decisions and not decisions that are based on emotions. That's a beautiful thing. You'll be in the correct space. It is going to take courage, though. And I say that. It'll take courage and it'll take strength. I say that because I feel like you'll get an opportunity to where you can just let everything go and move on and not be unscathed from this. And even though that seems like that's the best choice to make, in this case, it ain't the best choice to make because I feel like there will be some other people left out. So think about all those folks involved and make the best decision you can. But you have everything you need in order to do that. Let's get you an Ancient Ancestor card. Ancient Ancestor card for Cap. Okay. Look at the Aries reading too, because Aries got She-Wolf. That's a little interesting. So if you have an Aries in your moon, an Aries moon, or an Aries ascendant, look at that reading as well. But She-Wolf comes out. Unleash the wild within. Hunter comes out. Track down your fears and desires. And once you meet your fear, do what you need to do with your fear and squash it. And then Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Understand that you are nurtured in all of this process. In all of its ebbs and flows, you are still being nurtured by the universe. Remember that. Let's grab a spiritual symbol card for you this week. Spiritual symbol card. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm taking these top two guides. See how you have the 3 waves, right? You might be one of the 3 waves of initiates to planet Earth. You have to look that up and find out about that. And then you have new life. Yeah, this changes your trajectory. It changes your life. What's coming up and what's happening this week, but it's all to the good. It's not any bad. It's all to the good. Take it as it comes. You can maneuver. You got this, Cap. Until next week, you honor me with your presence, and I honor you with my presence. Until next week, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace. I'll see you then.